What's good, guys? Yo, boy, no mercy, 4K, Joey Mercy in the building, and back at you with another banger reaction video. Today we got another Larry Bird reaction for you guys. We got NBA legends and players who are scared of Larry Bird, straight up scared of Larry Bird. Let's see what it is talking about. It seems very interesting to me. If you enjoyed this video and enjoy my reaction to it and want to help me out, please hit the like button and subscribe. It really mean a lot. I post every single day for you guys here, multiple days. Hit the like button if you want to see more Larry Bird here. Let me know in the comments what you think about this video, my reaction to it, and what other videos like this you want to see next. But I hope you enjoy. What's good, bro? If you want to see full and uncut reactions earlier than when I post them on here on YouTube, consider checking out the Patreon. Link is in the description. Supporting on Patreon helps me keep making banger videos for you guys, bro. NBA legends and players who are scared of Larry Bird.
Isaiah Thomas once said that if he, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, and Larry Bird were put in a room together and told to battle it out, Bird would be the one left standing. Let that sink in for a moment. It speaks volumes about...
Really? So Isaiah Thomas said if him, Johnson, Jordan, and Bird all were put in a room together, at the end of the day, he thinks Bird would have won. Like, if that's how it just came down to be. Yeah, I believe it. Bird was different. He was super clutch.
Without, Bird would be the one left standing. Let that sink in for a moment. It speaks volumes about the greatness of Larry Bird. Now, there was a time when trash talking was an art form.
Hey, respect to Isaiah for... It speaks volumes to Bird's greatness and how really good and great Bird was back in the day. That his contemporaries and the people that played against him, with him, and all that, all respect him to the highest degree and all give him his props and his flowers and the respect that he deserves, bro. It just speaks to how good and great Bird. That's how you really know Bird was real. This dude was different. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of his contemporaries and rivals in those times always a lot of respect. And Thomas said he would have Bird coming out of there.
Of Larry Bird. Now, there was a time when trash talking was an art form, and players backed up their words with jaw-dropping skills. It was the late 1980s, and Larry Bird ruled the hardwood like a basketball god. His talent was off the charts, and his confidence soared even higher. But it wasn't just his on-court heroics that made other players become terrified of him. Oh no, Larry Bird had an arsenal of words that could cut through steel. Bird's game was also built on something entirely different. Trash talk and sheer badassery. He didn't just talk the talk, he walked the walk. He was the undisputed king of trash talking, and he didn't discriminate. Whether you were a future Hall of Famer or rookie, Bird would verbally dismantle you without a second thought. This man had the audacity to talk smack like no other, even more than Jordan and Peyton combined. And his confidence, it was both to talk smack like no other, even more than Jordan and Peyton combined. And his confidence, it was both terrifying and stoic. A deadly combination. On a scale of 1 to 10, he was a perfect 15 at his best. Imagine being an up-and-coming superstar like Dominique Wilkins or Dr. J. Thinking you've got what it takes to face Bird? Well, think again. Larry Legend would tear you apart, both on and off the court. And it wasn't just the players who felt his wrath. Head coaches like Doug Collins and Chuck Daly couldn't escape his verbal assault either. You see, the NBA today just doesn't have the same level.
Even the coaches were getting the shit talk out.
Level of trash talking as it did back in Larry Bird's era. Sure, we have a few players trying to keep the spirit alive, but it's nowhere near what Bird used to unleash on his opponents on a daily basis. The NBA has evolved, and trash talking has taken a back seat. It's a lost art, my friends. Now sit back, relax, and prepare to witness the masterclass of trash talking. We'll take a journey through Larry Bird's greatest trash talking moments and NBA players that were scared of him. But before we get to all that, you know the drill, fam. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and slam the notification bell so you never miss out on our mind-blowing NBA content.
Hey man, got you with the like, bro. Let me hit this. Hey bro, it's so easy to just hit the like button on a video, bro. It's so easy, and it helps support people. Help support the channel and the reaction or the video you like this that you enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, enjoy my reactions, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more. I post videos like this all the time. But that's only if you enjoy and you're interested. I'll really appreciate it. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to. But hitting the like button is free, easy.
Let's get this show on the road.
Quick.
Welcome to the Larry Bird Show. Let me hit you with a quote straight from the GOAT himself, Michael Jordan. MJ once said, Larry Bird is the greatest trash talker and mind game player of all time. He taught me everything I know about getting in folks' heads. And coming from MJ, that's the ultimate compliment right there. Now remember Leo Routens? I didn't think so. He was once an opponent who faced Bird on the court. Leo said, I say this in the utmost complimentary way. Larry was a prick. Larry Bird was a master of trash talk. I mean, this guy took trash talking to a whole new level. Larry was so merciless that he even inspired generations of players to humiliate their rivals just like he did. Even after retiring from the game, Bird could still verbally destroy anyone who dared to challenge him. One player who experienced Larry's wrath firsthand was none other than Gary Payton. During a conversation with Uninterrupted's Throwing Bones, Payton crowned Larry Bird as the greatest trash talker of all time, and he had a chilling story to back it up. Larry had the audacity to tell Payton exactly what he was going to do before he did it. And the worst part, Larry went out there and did exactly what he said, burying buckets in Payton's face. According to Payton himself, Larry would say, "Look here, man."
That's the most demoralizing, bro. That's the most demoralizing feeling, bro. If you're playing somebody in anything, like, that's how you know there's a skill. There's just an obvious skill gap. You feel me? There's like some skill gap, like, is different. You know what I'm saying? That person is just on a different level. You play in anything. It could be a sport. It could be any game, bro. Somebody just tells you what they're gonna do, and they still end up doing it. And there's nothing you can do about it to stop it. Like, that's such a bro. You feel defeated after that one. You know what I'm saying? You want to, bro. You gonna want to quit. It's like, hey, come on, bro. Like, what can you do after that, bro? Feel me?
In Payton's face. According to Payton himself, Larry would say, "Look here, man. I'm gonna shoot this jumper in your face right there in that corner, and it's gonna be your Christmas present. I'm gonna wrap it up and bust your head open." Payton never forgot that encounter, and it just goes to show the sheer dominance and confidence Larry Bird possessed.
This dude, Larry Bird, was a savage.
Now, Magic and Bird revolutionized the league. Their rivalry ran deep, dating back to their college days. Magic played for the Spartans, while Bird repped the Sycamores. And boy, did they give us a show during the 1979 NCAA Finals. In his book, When the Game Was Ours, Larry Bird opened up about that game. He talked about the fear he felt when he watched Magic's performance against DePaul in the Final Four of the NCAA Championship. Magic, being the straight-up legend he is, admitted, "The problem with Larry was he could score from anywhere. It was the first time in my life."
Why is he trying to sound like he's Magic Johnson? Yo, he just put on like a Magic Johnson kind of tone.
The problem with Larry was he could score from anywhere. It was the first time in my life I was scared of another player. Stylistically, Larry Bird was the first time in my life I was scared of another player. He could score from anywhere. It was the first time in my life I was scared of another player. Stylistically, Larry Bird was always a nightmare for Magic Johnson. Standing at 6'9", this Celtic legend was a mismatch nightmare. His offensive arsenal was endless, and his shooting skills were second to none. Magic himself admitted that Larry was tougher than any other player he had ever faced. Three-point contest. Now, it's 1988, and the three-point contest is about to go down. Now, back in those days,
Bird will be a nightmare for anybody to have to guard on any night.
It's 1988, and the three-point contest is about to go down. Now, back in those days, shooting threes wasn't as common as it is now. But let me tell you, there were still some incredible shooters in the NBA. So before the contest even began, Bird strode into that locker room, looked his fellow contestants in the eye, and dropped a bombshell on them. He straight up asked, "Who's planning to come in second?" I mean, who has the guts to say something like that to a room full of elite shooters? Larry Bird. That's who.
Hey,
and you know what's the craziest part?
He
was out on that court and did exactly what he said he was going to do. Talk about backing up your words with action. Hawks.
That's why you gotta respect
Bird's legendary game against the Hawks when he dropped 60? Well, Doc Rivers remembers it well. Bird got in the zone, and he started calling his shots.
60.
He started saying off the glass. That was one game I think he tortured Dominique. He saw Dominique as this up-and-coming player, and he just tortured him mentally. He tortured all of us. He was calling his shots off the glass. Who's next? Where you want this one? He just made...
Bro, I can't let this go, bro. Nah, this man is trying to make the same type of voice and mimic the people that he is quoting right now, bro. He's quoting Doc. Nah. Bro, if you know how Doc Rivers sounds, bro.
Shots. He started saying off the glass. That was one game I think he tortured Dominique.
Yo, he
saw
exactly
Dominique
like
as
Doc right now.
up-and-coming player, and he just tortured him mentally. He tortured all of us. He was calling shots off the glass. Who's next? Where you want this one from? He just made one after another. Reggie Miller. Now, very few players have the guts to challenge Larry Legend. And those who did, well, they usually ended up regretting it real quick. One guy who learned that the hard way was none other than Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller, a player who knows a thing or two about trash talking, experienced this firsthand. He recalls the moment vividly, with just 20 seconds left on the clock and his team down by 3 points. They fouled Bird, sending him to the line. But Miller, being a rookie dump, didn't realize he was facing one of the greatest free throw shooters of all time. As Bird stepped up to take those crucial shots, Miller couldn't resist. He muttered something under his breath, trying to get inside Bird's head. But Larry Bird, the ultimate competitor, wasn't about to let that slide. He stopped right before shooting, locked eyes with Miller, and said, "You gotta be kidding me. Rook, you gotta be kidding me." Bird got the ball again, and before he shot, he said, "Rook, I'm the best shooter in the league right now. In the league, understand?"
Sir.
He said, "Rook, I'm the best shooter in the league right now. In the league, understand? And you're up here trying to say something?"
Yeah, talk your shit, Larry. You were definitely the best shooter I know of. You know what I'm saying? Especially from the 3-point contest, you were going crazy,
"I'm the best,
especially for back in the day.
Shooter in the league right now. In the league, understand? And you're up here trying to say something?" He wanted Miller to understand that he had no business trying to distract him. And just like that, with ice in his veins, Larry Bird sank both free throws, sealing the victory for the Celtics against the Pacers. Now, nobody in the league was safe from his verbal assaults, and not even Dennis Rodman, one of the greatest defenders of all time, could escape Larry Legend's wrath. Back in the day, when Dennis was still rocking the Pistons jersey, he found himself face-to-face with the Celtics forward, and boy, did Larry make him pay. In one instance, Larry drops 4 consecutive buckets over Rodman, making it look effortless. And in true Bird fashion, he struts over to Detroit coach Chuck Daly, looking as cool as can be, and shouts, "Who's guarding me, Chuck? Does anyone guard me? You better get someone on me, or I'm gonna go for 60. Now, credit where credit's due.
Yo, that's so disrespectful, bro. Especially as Dennis Rodman. Even though I'm not too sure at this point in his career when this happened, how established Rodman was in his career and all that as a defender. But you know, Rodman was a pretty solid defender.
You better get someone on me, or I'm gonna go for 60. Now, credit where credit's due. Dennis Rodman didn't back down. Those words from Larry lit a fire within him, and he went all out on the defensive end, trying to shut down Bird. But here's the thing, Larry was relentless. While Dennis was giving his all to deny him the ball, all Larry did was yell at his teammates, "I'm open. Hurry up before they notice nobody is guarding me." Oh no, Larry wasn't done yet. He had to double down on the trash talk. He drills yet another jumper over Rodman, leaving no doubt who was in control. And then he turns to Chuck Daly with a smirk on his face and says, "Coach, you better get this guy out and send in somebody who's going to D me up, because it's too easy when I'm wide open like this." Man, oh man, Larry Bird had no mercy. He tore Dennis Rodman apart, not just with his game, but with his words too.
God,
John Salley.
He's talking shit to Rodman on the court before he makes the shots in his face, says what he's gonna do, and then also not only that, but talk shit to his coach, trying to tell him to get this dude out of here, man. Who you got guarding me right now?
A former NBA player himself also couldn't help but praise Bird's trash-talking skills. When asked about the best trash talker he's ever played against, Salley didn't hesitate for a second. He said, "Larry's the blackest white dude I've ever met." That's one heck of a statement. Salley went on to share a mind-blowing story about a scrimmage against Larry Bird during the summer. Larry Bird steps into the court and confidently asks, "Y'all going to double me tonight when I get the ball in the wing?" Now, most players will probably be like, "Yeah, we definitely gonna double team you." But not Salley. No. He fearlessly responds, "No, man, straight up." And that's when Larry unleashes his legendary trash talk. Larry looks Salley straight in the eye and says, "Y'all ain't double teaming me?" Salley sticks to his guns and confidently replies, "No, I got you, dog." And that's when Larry drops the hammer. He looks at
"You don't got nothing." Bro. Yo, who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him, bro? Someone should have told him, bro. Yo, the whole coach, the coach, is the coach like a newbie? Like, just fresh off the contract? Who allowed this? You should have been double team the Bird. Talk about no, straight up. Yeah, straight up.
Larry looks Salley straight
I just got you, bro.
And you know what I'm saying? "Y'all ain't double teaming me?" Salley sticks to his guns and confidently replies, "No, I got you, dog." And that's when Larry drops the hammer.
Come on, man. Like, if you tell Larry Bird that, he's gonna take that as a slight. If he asks you, "Are you gonna come send the double? Where is the double team?" and you say, "Nah, I got you straight up," he's gonna take that as disrespect, straight cooking you. It's time to straight cook. We eating tonight. You know what I'm saying? And I like that energy out of Bird. You feel me? I haven't heard the full story. Let's see what the rest of the story here says. Does Bird end up cooking him? That's what I'm assuming happens, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? Bird is going to come through for me because he's a W guy. And he definitely is that kind of, you know what I'm saying, clutch player. He takes that as disrespect. He's going to go crazy. You cannot say that, but you know what I'm saying? You're challenged. That's basically a challenge. You're challenging him.
To Sally and coolly says, "Mouse in the house." Oh boy, you know things are about to get real. Without wasting a moment, Larry Bird proceeds to walk Sally down to the post, gets the ball, and calmly tells him, "Better ask for a double team, Sal." And let me tell you, my friends, Larry moves at his own speed. He doesn't care how fast you think you are. He's gonna school you, plain and simple. Now, it's moments like these that make Larry Bird a legend. He didn't just have the skills, but the swagger and confidence to back it all up. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
NBA legends and players who were scared of Larry Bird. What you guys thought about that video? Definitely, there were players that feared Bird, having to face him on a nightly basis. This dude was a terror. Bird was just a terror on the court, but he was a demon. You could not stop him. He'll tell you what he was going to do. He has the shot to back it up. He can shoot better than probably anyone at the time. He passed. He has better basketball IQ, higher basketball IQ than probably at the level of anyone else. And shit, he was just an all-time great competitor, bro. He wanted to go all out, and he also was a trash talker. He was talking his shit. He backed it up. He would tell you what he's gonna do. Respect to Bird, bro. Respect to Bird. Anybody that had to guard him automatically was gonna be in for a tough just night, bro. It was gonna be a tough night for you, no cap. But W video, NBA legends and players who were scared of Larry Bird. What you guys thought about that video, my reaction to it below in the comments. If you enjoyed my reaction, please smash the like button, hit the like button, and subscribe for me. It really helps out a lot. Thank you for watching the video, especially until the end here. If you made it until the end, though, let me know by commenting where you were, bro. W Bird in the chat, W Bird in the comments, man. Where you were in the comments you made until the end of this video. That's someone put W Bird. Bird was an all-time great, one of the greatest ever, and he was ahead of his time with the shot. He was ahead of his time with, well, all-time great with the trash talking. W Bird. W Bird in the chat. Where were the comments me and tell me and someone up. See you guys in the next one. Have a good day.